The Spirit of Man and the Era of Time. This is New York over 100 years ago. Almost everything has changed. Mankind is forever creating something new or trying to maintain what already exists. Time stops for no man, for nothing remains the same. But what is this thing called time? Einstein's Relativity gave us our deepest understanding of time, but even in the theory of relativity, there is no explanation for the era of time. No understanding why we have a past we can never change and a future that is always uncertain, and a new theory called quantum atom theory, an artist's theory on the physics of time as a physical process. Time is explained as a process of continuous energy exchange formed by the spontaneous absorption and emission of light waves of electromagnetic radiation. If our eyes were more sensitive to the light, we would be able to see that everything is radiating light waves continuously. Light has momentum, and this forms the driving force for the process of continuous change that we see and feel as time. Also, momentum is frame dependent, therefore we have a reference frame with an arrow of time for each object or individual person. We all have our own timeline from birth to death with our own arrow of time. We are all at the center of our own reference frame, being able to look back in time in all directions at the beauty of the stars. This cannot really be explained without explaining the individual as an interactive part of this universal process that we see and feel as the continuum of time. This theory does this by dumping down consciousness to the level of electrical activity and the brain that is aware of its own electrical potential. Consciousness is always in the moment of now as the most advanced part of this universal process, being able to comprehend the process as time, with the past that is gone forever as part of this continuous energy exchange with the potential future that is always uncertain. In this theory, this uncertainty that we see as future possibilities and opportunities is formed by the wave-particle duality of light. In quantum mechanics, light can be a wave and a particle at the same time, and we have mathematical uncertainty known as the Heisenberg Uncertainty Principle. In quantum atom theory, these paradoxes can be explained because time is an emergent property with the future coming into existence with each new light particle or photon oscillation. The wave-particle duality of light is acting like the bits or zeros and ones of a computer, forming a blank canvas that we can interact with, forming the possible into the actual. In modern physics, the arrow of time is linked to the disorganization known as statistical entropy, explained in the second law of thermodynamics. But one of the great mysteries of physics is where the organization comes from for the disorganization of statistical entropy that forms the second law of thermodynamics. In quantum atom theory, this organization is formed by a process of continuous spherical symmetry, forming and breaking. When light waves come in contact with electrons of an atom, it forms a photon-electron coupling. This represents a new moment in time in this theory, and the electron is the most spherical object of the universe. The spherical symmetry forms the organization for the disorganization of entropy. Photon energy levels will cascade down, forming a greater degree of freedom for the statistical entropy and disorganization, forming the uncertainty of everyday life. Therefore, Heisenberg Uncertainty Principle is the same uncertainty we have with any future event within our own reference frame, with the future continuously coming into existence relative to the position and the energy and momentum of the atoms. In this theory, creation is truly in the hand and eye of the beholder. Thanks for watching. Please rate and subscribe. It will help the promotion of this theory that will change our view of the universe and our place within it.